it's me, Steffi. I just wanted to give you a quick update. I'm doing great, losing weight, getting healthier every day, but I've had a lot going on. We have decided to switch houses with our daughter who rents from us. We want the house with more inside space for us. Even though it's the same size house, it's set up better for us and less yard to take care of. And there's a lot of outbuildings and stuff going on here that our daughter and her husband and their 3 kids can use, and a better backyard for the kids because they can't really play in the backyard at the other house. So we decided to switch houses around June 1st. And so I'm going to give you a pan of this room, of everything I have to go through and pack and organize and deal with. I said I've got that. I've still got those filing cabinets there to deal with. I've got that cupboard in the corner over there, and then all the stuff next to it. I've got stuff under here. I've got stuff. So I'm going through it, figuring out what I want to keep. I took my ribbon boxes from like 10 down to 2, and I got a big box from my daughter. And then a few I sent to a friend. But I've got a lot to go through, and I've got to get it all organized, and I've got to decide where I'm going to put everything. I've decided that my beads are going to get packed up and stored in the barn we have on the property for now, because we have a lot of outbuildings, and the barn building the kids don't need right now. So we're going to use that for some of our stuff till the other house is more organized and we can move it. So I figured I'm going to take everything but, can I turn the camera? I guess I can't. All of this is my seed beads and my sequins on these 2 shelves. Okay? So that stuff's very important to me, and that will come with us. And then up there, I don't know if you can see it over here. It's hard because it won't let me flip the camera. But over here, I have some of the cookie cutters I put aside for making ornaments. Those are in addition to the ones I have in my 2 drawers over there. Those will come with me. And all my felt, which is in the middle drawer over there, will come with me. But all my other crafting supplies pretty much will get packed up and put away for this simple reason. I want to see what I miss, what I want to work on, and what I need to really enjoy being creative, you know what I mean? So if everything gets packed up and marked very carefully so I know exactly what's in every box, and just the stuff that I really love, my seed beads, all my sequins, all my felt, come with me. Of course, my tool, I will take my tools. And what I decided I was going to do is make up about 20 pairs of earrings, go through all the beads, and figure out what colors I don't have, and then design the earrings on a tray like that video I did a while back, where I'll design the earrings and make them up and lay them out for now. I'll put the head pins, the loop pins, everything laid out, like if it has a bead on the top and then 2 beads hanging on a second one, and then the ear wires, everything laid out for about 20 pairs. And then put that on my shelf over there. I don't know if you can see that metal, let's see, where is it? The shelf in the corner over there. It has little tray slots. You can see on there, you can see all the little slots that my trays go on. I'll just put it over there as a project. And then after I get done organizing some, then I can put those earrings together. And basically I'll go through what I've made and what I have and what I would like to have for my wardrobe, any color combinations I'd like. And I'll do a little video when I do those earrings. Then pack the rest of the beads away. I'm not getting rid of any of my beads, not a single bead. I let my granddaughter go through and pick whatever she wanted. She didn't take very much, just like a single bead box and a shoe box of all the different things she wanted in here. I've got lots of junk jewelry, and some of that stuff's going to go with me. I've got tons of fabric and tons of actual crafts that I made up on that. See if I can get you over there. Up on that metal shelf up there. Those are all projects. Although there is a bunch of tulle up there too. Then that netted, for people that know what tulle is, it looks like net. I've got that in every color. That will get packed away. But I have 2 or 3 little projects up there that I really want to do. Those will come with me. So it's really only one of them I really want to do. So I'll take a couple projects that I want to do, and there's a couple things I haven't made into projects, but I will make into projects. I want to do some of that really fun slow stitching. And I want to do some of the, I forgot what they're called, when you, a crazy quilt, but the really pretty ones where you do some of the slow stitching and you add buttons and beads and all that. I will make a couple little kits with the shoe boxes, or even a big, I've got a bunch of extra boxes here that I've gone through. I'll make up a couple kits of the things I really want to do over the next year and take those with me to my new house. David and I are still trying to decide which rooms we're using for what. We have 4 bedrooms over there, just like we do here. But I think I'm going to combine my resell and my studio, and David's doing the same. He's going to take the huge closet in the room he's decided to take, unless he gives that room to me. We haven't decided for sure. But one room's going to have shipping materials, which I think is the room David's going to be in. And then the room I take is going to be my studio and what I'm selling. We still have to figure this out. This is a retirement move. This is meant to be where we stay as far as we're concerned for the rest of our lives, but you never know. We may decide to sell it and move. But for now, that's our choice, to move over to this house with a much bigger living room, bigger kitchen and dining area, same basic square footage of this house, but just set up much better for us. And our daughter's very excited about this house and the things that it gives their family that they need. So I'm very, not stressed out, it's not the right word. A little overwhelmed, but I'm trying to keep it under control. Sorry, I don't mean to show my scar. It's just every shirt I have is V-neck and it's hanging out there. But I got to go through every single thing I own, decide what I want, decide what I want to keep. And like I said, I'm not going through the beads and getting rid of anything right now. Those will get packed up in several bins. We were at Home Depot a month or two ago, and they had a huge sale on the black bins with the yellow lids, and we bought like 30 of them, and they're big. So, but then I think he wants me to put the beads though in cardboard boxes because they're so heavy. And I'll just put packing tape around each of those little tiny boxes over there. You can see I have a lot. Those are all bead boxes over there. And I think at one point I had 140 boxes. I think I've condensed a little bit, but some are in shoe boxes now, condensed. It's a lot of beads. It's a 30-year collection. So that'll all get packed up. All my beading thread, beading needles. I've got a whole toolbox over there. That's going to go with me as well as this. But everything in my little containers here, most of that'll get packed up. Those will just have tape put around them and they'll be stored. I just really want to be minimalist in my crafts when we first move, so that I can figure out what it is I want to do. Because see, at heart, I'm a writer. I love to write. I was always a writer until we had 4 kids, and I just didn't have the quiet I needed to write. Because unlike a lot of people who can create in chaos, when it comes to writing, I have to kind of be in that zone. And when 4 kids were running around, it was really hard to keep that zone. I've had a blog for, I think, since 2012, 2 blogs. One for Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and then another one, Time to Be Me, both WordPress blogs. And I love blogging. I love writing. I love drawing, and I love taking photos. So I'd like to concentrate on a lot of that as well. And really see what it is I want to do. Since the heart attack and the quadruple bypass surgery, it really changed my perspective on life. I no longer want to do things that don't make me happy, although you got to. Like, do I really want to do reselling? I don't. I enjoy parts of it, but I don't know. But I'm going to do it because the money's helpful and I do enjoy parts of it. I mean, So I'm going to be focusing a lot on the reselling and getting stuff listed and sold. Once we move, I'll probably take a couple weeks break from that. I'll put the store on vacation so I can take a break and concentrate on getting everything over there, getting everything unpacked, and totally starting over. We've been in this house. We bought this house in 2002. In 2012, we moved up to the Dallas area to see if we wanted to move up there. And 14 months later, we came back, and our daughter was married to her ex-husband at that time. And a lot of his family had moved in thinking they were going to move to Texas. So they couldn't move out. There were too many people, too many cats and dogs. And so we bought the other house. That's when houses were cheap. They had just, here in Texas, they had not gone up. And so we bought that house. And when his family all went back to California, we traded houses in 2014, March of 2014. So we've been back in this house for 11 years. And she's remarried to a wonderful husband. And they have 2 new children that are 8, going on 8 and 5. And then she still has her son from her first marriage living there. Her older daughter's long moved out on her own. But they need the bigger rooms and the bigger, even though the house is the same size, it's just set up much better for a family here. They need the space. They need the 2 bathrooms. That one we're going to add a small powder room to get the second bathroom. But right now they have 1 bathroom for a family of 5, and actually 6 because they have someone staying with them for a little bit. She will not be coming with them when they move, but right now they have a family of 6 and a 1 bathroom. So this house will be ideal for them. That house will be ideal for us. It's just going to be huge. The last time we traded houses, it was just the furniture in the house. We hadn't taken anything with us up north. Here, we got to take everything but what's in the barn. So we're going to be purging a lot. We're going to be having a couple yard sales, getting rid of anything we don't absolutely need. Now, the crafts for both of us, David does stained glass, and he loves photography. And he's been starting to write journals that he's getting published on Amazon. I think he's got 2 up right now. But that's one thing he's going to keep working on. And we're not going to get rid of any of our personal crafting stuff. That's just not going to happen. We both respect each other's crafts, and we both love our crafting stuff so much that only the stuff I truly don't want will I get rid of. Because I have a lot of crafting stuff, and I don't do that kind of crafting anymore. A lot of literal crafting. I like to do more of the jewelry and the beadwork. I'm not as much into paper crafts and all that stuff. So a lot of the stuff I know I'm not going to use will be gotten rid of. Probably a lot will be taken by my kids and grandkids. Some will be sent to friends who send me stuff too. And then a lot of it will be sold at the yard sale. So I have to lighten my load. Now, I'm hoping for 40% of it. I don't know if I'll quite make that, but my goal is 40% of my stuff in here, not beads or anything to do with jewelry, but the other stuff. And I think I can make that. I might even be able to make 50% because there's a lot in here, especially like in these drawers that I just don't really need. And so, lots of twine and beading string and patches and appliques and stuff that I can go ahead and throw on eBay and probably sell. But that's why you haven't seen much of me. I'm fine. I'm healthy. I'm doing great. But I have to get this house. I've got 3.5 months to get everything gone through and packed. And that's not counting going through our storage units and getting rid of stuff that's outside. We have all the buildings we're going through. The barn has a lot of stuff that has to come out. A lot will get sold. A lot in there we bought to resell over the years and had boosts and stuff. And it went back in there. So a lot of that will go directly into the yard sale pile. So there's a lot of stuff to get rid of on the rest of the property, a lot of household to get rid of, and then what I can get rid of in here, it's going to be crazy. But I just wanted to touch base. I'm not sure if I'll have many videos between now and the move. I will have some. I'll do one on the earrings. If I do manage to get a couple ornaments done, because I really do want to make the ornaments for the blue and white tree. Well, the tree won't be blue and white, but my husband wanted to do the all blue and white ornaments, and I wanted to make 100 ornaments. I'm not sure if I'll make that or not. I'm going to try. So that's where we're at. I got to make some tough decisions. How much glitter do I want? Do I want any glitter? How much of this? How much of that? There's a lot of stuff. So I'm going to be working on that. I'll be working on the house. My health is number one. Getting exercise, cooking the right way, making sure I take care of myself, and of course that my husband also takes care of himself. And that's number one. And then the household stuff's number two, reselling's number three. And then when I have time, I can come here and post. That just has to be my priorities right now, because those are the things that are most important to us. We have a lot of medical bills we have to pay, plus the move's going to cost money. We just have to do what we can. And so I've got to get a lot of stuff listed and sold. So that's where we're at. Wanted to touch base, say hi. Haven't been on here in a while. That's about it. So I'm not giving up my channel. I will get back to it. Once we get moved and settled, I'll give you a tour of the new place. I'll start making videos again. I'm going to have a completely different setup. So I will be back, but for the next 3.5, till mid-June or not. So about 4 months, because let's say February, March, April, May. Yeah, for the next 4 months, it won't be consistent, although it hasn't been since last September when everything happened. But I will get back to consistent eventually, because I really love this channel. It's never been about monetization or making money. It's just been about sharing what I love with other people that love it, and meeting new people. Some of my closest friends I've gotten from this channel. So that's what it's about for me. So just be patient. I will be making videos again, and I'm hoping to be making a lot of really good videos with better filming and better editing. Those are some of the things I'm also going to work on. So I'll be back soon. I appreciate you watching this. I don't know who's going to watch past the first 2 minutes. Most people don't, honestly. But for those that wanted to watch it, I just talked. So I'll be back soon. Thank you so much for being here for me. And I'll be back as soon as possible. But like I said, it won't be 4 months without a video, but they just might be less often. But when I do the earrings, I'll do a video showing you what I make. If I can get a couple ornaments done, which I think I can, I'll show them to you. So that's where I'm at, and I'll be back again soon. Bye.